Hi, I'm McSteamy.
And I'm Marcus Gerber.
And this is the beautifully chaotic episode of the Perfectly Polar podcast. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I say that because today we are missing a lot because, we had a guest last week. Love that. But so much has happened in the last couple weeks.
A lot of things. We're going to be talking about a lot of just random things that are going on. So, yeah, she's beautifully chaotic for surezies. Okay, well, to start off, obviously, as we said, we are McSteamy and Marcus Gerber. So we wanted to just start off by saying rest in peace, Eric Dane. He passed away at the age of 53.
Which is
so sad. Following his battle with ALS, it is so sad watching actors struggle with, like, because do you know, is her name Christina Applegate? She's another actress. She's also dealing with, like, a disease essentially, and, like, watching them, like, go from, like, acting and being normal to, like, watching them, like, stop acting because they're, like, I don't want to say dying, but, like, you know what I mean? It's so fucking sad. It's so sad. Many of you guys may know him for his roles in Grey's Anatomy, Euphoria, Burlesque, and a bunch of other movies. He was such a good actor. I loved Eric Dane. Oh, the first time I ever saw him was in the movie Burlesque. Love him. Watched him in Euphoria. Okay, and honestly, like, this is probably, I might get flamed for this on the internet. I have kind of, like, an unpopular opinion when it comes to Eric Dane, or at least his role as Cal Jacobs in Euphoria. Yes, having sex with a minor, which he did do, is illegal and wrong, right? It is. But I, like, really felt for Cal Jacobs in the show Euphoria. Is that weird? Is that bad? Because, like, he's a closeted man. Like, all he's ever wanted is to be himself, and he got stuck in a marriage because his girlfriend got pregnant, and he has a son like Nate Jacobs, which we've talked about before. Holy shit, terrifying dude. And, like, and even in the show, okay, don't come for me. Even in the show, he's like, I didn't, like, it's true, she lied about her age. He did not know. Granted, it is wrong that he was filming all of that shit without permission. That is the worst part. But I don't know. I don't know why I weirdly feel for him. I'm like, fuck, he just wants to be gay and free. Like, like, I don't know why it makes me, I feel bad for him. I mean,
Oh, this clip is gonna be good.
Like, I don't, like, because I know, like, I know what he does is wrong. It is fake. It is fictional. It's not real.
Right.
But like, his story, when they did the episode on him, like, being a teenager and, like, how he basically got, like, stuck in the marriage he has with his wife, Marcia, I don't even remember her name. It did tug at my heartstrings a little bit, like, you know? And, like, because he wants to be open and gay, like, obviously he does very questionable things, like recording himself having sex with his side quests, his side chicks, you know? Like, I don't know.
His side quests.
But then also it is kind of fucked up. He basically, the reason why Nate Jacobs is the way that he is because his father low-key traumatized him with them. But, like, it's not like he did it on purpose. It's not like he showed his son those tapes. His son was weird and went out and looked for them and found them.
Yeah, which, if I knew my parents had a tape, which I don't even like saying, even if I came across it accidentally, I'm turning that shit off and I'm yeeting myself into Mars.
Like, I'm never going into my dad's office ever again. I'm never looking through these fucking cabinets. I'm never doing that ever again. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to see this stuff. So I know that that's probably really bad and really controversial, and I'm really sorry. I know it's so questionable that I say that. I think
you just feel for everyone,
I guess,
and
like,
in the way they turn out to be.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't support what Cal Jacobs does, but the storyline in which he just wants to be himself and can't, like, that just breaks my heart for some reason. Like, I also think I have this really weird, I have this really weird thing when it comes to TV and movie dads. Like, I don't know what it is. I just have a soft spot for all of them. Unless they're like obvious assholes. I don't know if it's because if it like makes me feel like, I don't know, like, cause I don't know what I should say on the pod. It's so weird because like I mean I love my dad, but like things have been questionable, but like I still love him so deeply. Like I have this weird thing when it comes to dads and movies and TVs. Like I feel for them every time. Like, and like it just makes me so sad that he is a TV dad that I liked watching, and now he's gone. It's the same thing I feel for Luke Perry. You watched Riverdale, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Luke Perry died,
I didn't even know that.
I cried because he was Archie's dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was such a good dad. He was such a good dad. And the episode that they had for him, because obviously he cannot play Fred Andrews anymore. Oh my god, I can't watch that episode. I can't watch it. Like it fucks me up so bad because I just have this weird connection to TV and movie dads. I don't know. It's weird, and I feel like that probably plays into the Cal Jacobs thing a little bit. It's because I'm just like, I just want him to be free. Just want him to live his life. Just want him to be able to. But anyways, so I'm really scared because, as we know, season 3 of Euphoria, I don't even know if he acted in it. I could imagine they recorded it. Like, I'm pretty sure he still had ALS when they made season 3. No,
I think so.
So I don't even know if he's like really in it or not.
Because when I was looking up his what he's been in, it does say season 3 of Euphoria in his thing. So I don't know if it's like they put a tribute of him in there, or like use old footage, or maybe it is like.
I'll lose it if they have another like dad memorial. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can't watch it. I already knew that season 3 was gonna be hard without Fezco. Oh my god! And now how annoying that Euphoria was such a pivotal, like that show is like low-key so beyond its time. I feel like it's so good. How unfortunate that had to be the show that we lost everybody in it, essentially. You know what I mean? So sad, because I'm pretty sure like a producer of theirs also died, or
what is happening over there?
Yeah, like right before Angus Cloud, or right after, I think. So that's why it took so long for them to start production for season 3. They didn't even think they were gonna make a season 3 because they didn't. I don't know. But rest in peace, Eric Dane. Really loved you in all of your shows and movies. I'm really, really sad. Also, your Famous Last Words movie on Netflix made me bawl. I couldn't even finish it, actually. I didn't finish it.
No, I didn't even know like what that was. I just saw it in his thing again. Because I only knew him really obviously from Euphoria, but also like Grey's Anatomy. I've watched a lot of like growing up. Mm-hmm. So like I knew McSteamy.
Yes. And
that's what I know him for.
Yes. Yeah, and for those that didn't see it, there's a Netflix, I guess it's technically a movie, called Famous Last Words with Eric Dane. And it's basically like an interview. It's very deep. It's very emotional. And he recorded it knowing that he didn't have very much time left. And he basically delved into, his love for his kids, and a message for them, which is really nice. You know, he was telling them to live in the moment, be present, choose good people, choose to be good people. Because he said that like he spent so much of his life being so stuck in his head that now it's always, unfortunately, the unfortunate fact of that he is dying, and he regrets, you know, not living in the moment. Now it almost feels like your life is kind of like, feels like you wasted so much time just stressing and overthinking and whatnot. So he makes sure to have a nice long message in there for his kids. He also opens up about childhood trauma, losing his dad, his divorce, and also his fear, and then his acceptance, and just like overall thoughts about dying, which he knows is going to happen, which is so, could you
Yeah.
imagine? Like, oh my fucking God. Like,
And
knowing that
53 is so young.
So young. And, like, just being diagnosed with something that you know is uncurable and it's terminal. Holy shit. That is, like, that must be, I'm gonna cry. Because I love Eric Dane. Like, he's such a great guy. Like, I can't believe it. And then also, like, we lost Catherine O'Hara, like, a month ago. Stop. Everyone just stop before I lose my mind. My brain feels like it's on fire. Sorry. Anyways, rest in peace, Eric Dane. Very, 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 very upset about that. And Catherine O'Hara, while we're talking about it, because she was also a queen. She was in the Beetlejuice movies. She was the mom. Love her. I love you. Anyways,
Starting off very sad.
Apologies, but like I wanted to
Obviously
have
pay
to remember
respect
Eric
and
Dane.
all of that.
Yeah, love Eric Dane. So sad about that. But in other news, unfortunately, I cannot say her last name. I don't know if you can. Mikayla Nogueira.
Yeah.
Right? She's divorced. She's divorced, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people called it. She's gotten so much backlash on the internet for the last couple of years
Oh, yeah.
for her relationship with Cody. I think we may have even talked about it.
I think we did a little bit because, like, there was that situation where she, like...
Because, we talked about Bryn and Mario. One of them was struggling with alcoholism. So we were like, is it wrong for your significant other to still drink alcohol and have you in areas where
Right.
alcohol is available? And Mikayla got roasted. She got flamed so many times for doing exactly that, knowing that her husband is
like, she would
sober.
post about him in a negative light, and then, like, the next day post about, like, how perfect her relationship is.
Honestly, yeah, she did do that a lot. She would always post about how like granted, it's nice she's trying to be real, on the internet with her supporters and stuff, keeping it real about what's going on in her life. But it did seem very flip-floppy. Like, one day she's talking about how she doesn't know who she is. She's at an all-time low. She's been struggling so much. There have been so many different times where people are like, you're not wearing your wedding ring. Like, where's Cody? We don't see Cody. Like, you're not posting about Cody. Like, where the fuck is Cody? Are you guys broken up or like what? Divorced? But then he all of a sudden always shows back up and it looks fine. I also know a lot of people flamed her for, did you see that, Colin Jewelry is a jewelry brand. I'm sure they make other stuff, but they make engagement rings and wedding bands and things. And she did like a partnership with them, and she shared like her new engagement ring, which was huge, by the way. And so people were like, what was wrong with the ring that Cody gave you? Like, why don't you just wear that one instead of upgrading to this giant? It was huge. Like, it had to have been like 6 or 7 carats. It was massive.
6, 7?
Fuck. I didn't even do that on purpose.
Sorry.
That was the first time I've ever said that, and it didn't immediately ring in my head, but that's okay.
Sorry. I have a brain of like a 12-year-old. I'm also very tired.
I know, yeah.
So if I seem a little like quiet.
Yeah. Once again, it's a different filming schedule. A different filming schedule because I did accidentally get belligerently drunk on Saturday night. So then on Sunday, on the days that we were supposed to film, it wasn't happening for me. So if it feels a little different, then that's why. But yeah, already her relationship's been so speculated on the internet.
Which I gotta say, for like the flip-floppy, I'm going to give like not necessarily an excuse, but like an explanation for maybe why she's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, I feel like if you're in a relationship and it is like not necessarily toxic, but it could be toxic, or there's like something that's hurting you, you will be very flip-floppy. There's gonna be days where you're very happy to be with this person and days are perfect. especially if someone's struggling with addiction, they do tend to have like narcissistic like tendencies or like
and he's
more
gone
manipulative like tendencies. So it's so easy to be like, oh my god, my relationship is so perfect, and then the next day
you're like, fuck
everything, which puts you in like this deep like depressive state where you're like, oh my, I'm at a low, and then the next day you're like, he bought me flowers.
He's gone back to rehab, I think, like 3 times since they've been married, which is like good. Like, rather you go to rehab than relapse, like, period. Like,
right.
Love that. But because he's gone to rehab like a couple of times while being married to Mikayla, I think that's why people blame her so much. They're like, well, if you didn't like have parties with alcohol there or drink in front of him, maybe there wouldn't even be a chance of like relapsing or whatever it is. And also people are just roasting her on the internet for the way that she introed the video in which she was announcing her divorce, which I thought was fine. I thought it was fine because considering that her relationship has been such a hot topic on the internet for so many years, I too would also think like this is actually going to blow people out of the water because they continuously think that we're getting divorced and we don't, and we stay together, but now it's actually happening. So yes, guys, like sit down. You guys are gonna want to sit down for this because it's kind of crazy. But people were like, girl, we don't give a fuck. I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
but you do.
Like, right. Like, I mean, I guess maybe I understand, maybe to some people it's like they've thought that they've gotten divorced so many times that now that it's actually happening, it doesn't even really feel like a big deal.
Right.
I didn't really see anything wrong with her opening up with that. But then again, I can understand how some people probably get scared when you open up with something like that. Like, it's giving, like, really serious. Like, you're dying or something. Yeah. Like, but she's just like, I'm getting a divorce. People are like, oh well, I could have guessed that. But, I don't know. To each their own. I also know people are thinking it's weird that she literally the next video after she announced the divorce, the immediate next video, she's like, get ready with me for Valentine's Day, and like doesn't, and every video since has just been very like normal Mikayla, like, which I can understand, like if you have a brand on the internet, like
you have to live up to it.
You kind of like she probably has contracts that she still has to do. She still has to post videos that she said she was going to post, and like obviously TikTok is how she makes money. She can't just stop posting on the internet completely. And like, what person wants to see someone getting ready for Valentine's Day crying and sad because they just got a divorce? She would get flamed for that 100%. People would come for her so fast if they were like, just don't record then. It's like, well,
the fuck?
What do you want me to do then? Like, do you want me to be happy? You want me to be sad? I don't know.
I think a lot of people are just flaming her in general all the time.
No,
because they're which, okay, to be fair, I don't like her.
I don't really like her either.
Like, if she, for whatever reason, might be watching this, it's obviously not personal. I don't know the woman, but just based off like
the scandals,
the things I've seen, her content's not really for me.
Yeah, no, because it's again, it's giving like Jaclyn Hill, like it's turned so brainwashy, materialistic. Like it's not fun to watch anymore. Loved when you were like getting into makeup, when you were starting your career and you were doing fun stuff and like creating fun looks and you were creating your platform. But now that you're filthy fucking rich, like obviously you're flaunting the colon 7-carat engagement ring and organizing your closet, hiring people to professionally organize your closet and all of your Chanel and Dior and like,
which I see really why so many people are like comparing Mikayla and Jaclyn right now.
Yeah,
especially because like there's like 2 situations, because like Mikayla is known for her scandals with like ads in general.
No, 100%. The like, fucking mascara.
I know.
The fucking like, mascara, bitch.
This is no lash extension. I don't know what the fuck that accent was.
Did you also ever hear about the fake tan one? I'm pretty sure Tana and Brooke covered that one on the Canceled podcast.
I did not hear about that one. I just know about the stuff she's been doing recently, which is a pattern.
Right, but we'll listen to this. So basically there was this guy who had his own company. It was still very small, and he reached out to Mikayla to do a brand deal because he wanted to, get his name out there. He wanted to get his product out there. He wanted to start, selling product. And like, granted, he still was like selling. It's not like he had no sales, but like he was still just smaller, you know? And his whole thing was that his self-tan, it's cool because you take a test, hair color, eye color, skin, like what your undertone is, and then he like creates he gives you a very specific self-tan that fits your physical features. So it like looks the best on you, you know? So like your self-tan and my self-tan would probably, like our perfect self-tan would probably be different because you have blonde hair and blue eyes and I have black hair and brown eyes. You know what I mean? That was like his whole shtick, which honestly, loved that idea. That's iconic. So she said she would do the brand deal. And so him expecting to get like a huge influx of sales because Mikayla was going to be reviewing it and posting about it. And you know, with influencers, they post one thing, that shit gets sold out instantly, you know? So he put in a massive order for product. And the bitch never posted a single video about it. So he was out like so much money for ordering so much extra product. And I think he even reached out to her and like she said she was going to post it and she just never did. And I'm pretty sure it was Tana and Brooke that talked about that on the Canceled podcast. So that's where I saw it and I was like, ugh.
That's kind of crazy.
Bitch, are
like,
you serious?
What I know is like obviously like the mascara, whatever, like everyone knows that one. But also like what she's been doing lately is
the
like
fake accent.
That too.
Yeah.
She'll like post about a product. She'll like push it down your throat, almost like the PDRN, like under eye patches and masks and all of that. Mm-hmm. She posted like a year ago like how much she loves using Medicube's like product, and she would constantly promote them, put them in her like storefront, like posting about them a lot, like ads. And then she came out with her own, being like, this is better than anything on the market. And then people are like, well, you just told me that.
I thought like, Medicube was the best one.
Isn't this one better? And then she just did the same thing again with fragrance, which I guess fragrance is so subjective because like,
right.
Since there's so many that
it's
are
opinions based.
Yes.
Sorry.
No,
have you seen that video?
No.
Wait, you haven't seen that meme? It's opinions based. Mm-mm. Okay, sorry.
Robert.
You're pissing me off. I'm so sorry. I have to tell you. This guy goes to the mall and he goes up to this girl. She's wearing like a red dress and she has like very exaggerated eyeliner. And he asks her like, what's the best food in the world? And she was like, or like, which country has the best food? And she's like, England. He's like, no, that's not right. He's like, good guess though. And she's like, but it's opinions based. And he's like, no, there are stats. She's like, but that's still like opinions based. So it's kind of funny because like she is right.
Right.
But like people are kind of flaming her for the way she said it. And I'm sorry. Anyways, right. The fragrance.
Yes. Fragrance is very subjective. Like, I have so many perfumes that I'm like, holy fuck, this is like literally inject this shit into my veins. I could still come out with my perfume tomorrow and be like, this is the best thing I've ever smelled, because I think a lot of perfumes could be the best thing I've ever smelled.
Right.
So I will give her a little grace on that one, I guess. But I just have such a problem with people posting like Jaclyn Hill posting. Okay, this one, people could be a little dramatic. She was posting like hair care, like brand, and she had like 6 videos with them, and she was talking about how she was using them for months, and then she comes out and she's doing this like hair care method where it's basically like not being afraid of sulfates. Just make sure you're doing like the deep cleanse, like at least like I think it's like once a week or once a month, or I don't fucking know, whatever. And then when she was posting like her reference photos for like how her hair looked before doing this method, people are like, that's during the time you were using this other haircut.
That's the same picture that you used promoting this other product.
Because her hair was red at the time, so people were like, girl, this is the same time frame that you were saying your hair was the healthiest and the most beautiful.
Right, so which product is it? Which one is it? Which honestly, like, I feel like I could give a little grace to her too, because being an influencer, like, you have to promote and review so many products. Like, I don't even think, like, with someone like Jaclyn Hill or Mikayla or James Charles, someone of that stature, you know, I don't even think you'd even have enough time to like actually use a hair care brand and see if there's a difference. Like, they damn well just use it once and they're like, I mean, it smelled really good and it made my hair feel nice. So yes, it healed my hair. So go buy it. You know what I mean?
I've used this for 6
Hours. So like I feel like maybe I give her a little bit of grace because it's like technically like in a way she's still lying about maybe how long she used it for or whatever, but like at the same time I'm like, well, I can imagine it's probably really hard to review and have all of these partnerships and ads constantly all the time, like reviewing things and stuff. Like there's not even enough time to do all of that.
Also, like opens up another conversation. Like, should you be reviewing these products if you don't fully believe in them?
Yeah.
Like, if you're that like money driven.
Yeah, money
that
hungry.
like that scares me.
Yeah.
I don't think I could pick up a sponsorship like that I didn't like
believe
in.
Not immediately. Like if it were like I mean, yeah, like if I think about it, like if we ever got like if a hair care brand ever reached out to me and I started using their stuff and then someone else reached out to me, I'd be down, but like, hold on. Give me like 4 months to use this other shampoo and conditioner to see if it even really like does anything. I can't review 2 at the same time.
I've only ever had one sponsorship. Raid Shadow Legends. Hell yeah.
Period.
I actually had so much fun playing that game and it wasn't fake, and you know what, they paid well.
Slay. I know. Who do you think would ever be like, if we actually, sorry, this is the year of manifestation. If Jake taught me anything, we're not even manifesting, we're doing. When we get big and we get our first brand deal, our first sponsorship, who do you think it would be?
Oh my God.
Or who would you want it to be?
I could say some dream ones that like I would absolutely love to work with. One, REM Beauty.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Or like, I don't know, I just makeup in general. Like I feel like you could have so much fun with it. It's so easy and fast to review. I actually have a list of like my dream sponsorships.
That's so cute, AVRYAL.
But REM Beauty is probably my top one. I also would love to one day have like my own wildflower case.
I was gonna say,
yeah, I buy wildflower for every new phone that I get. Like I buy a case or two like every single time I get a new phone. Like they're the only brand that I use. If I do switch the brand, it's only for like a few months. I'm so sorry, Wildflower Fog. And then I end up going right back to my wildflower case. Like they're just my So yeah, I guess those are my cases. 2. I like the wildflower one's a little far. But I guess so is REM Beauty, but like they have like little influencers. Like
I was gonna say, or even in like if we ever just got PR from REM Beauty, like that would be so fucking sick. Like I would
die. I love REM Beauty so much.
I know. I feel like I have like dream like sponsorships, partnerships, and then like dream like. Well, as part like okay, so for like an influencer who gets sent PR and then like posts a video about it, is that the same as like a YouTuber being like, this video was sponsored by BetterHelp?
I guess
or those are 2 different things.
I think it depends, because there's like PR where they're sending it to the influencer just because they want to. They don't have to post about it always, but when it is paid, like I'm sending you this product for you to,
then that's a sponsorship.
Yes.
Yeah. I think if we ever got a brand deal, if we ever got sponsored in the PR like area, just like I've always wanted to be like someone who got sent clothes to like to show off, I guess you could say. Like Reagan 777, you know her. She always has new clothes that are getting sent to her and she gets to wear them out and look hot and feel hot, and I love that. Like I want to do that. And I also would be down for makeup, but my makeup collection is already so big as it is, like, and I already have had a makeup addiction since I was like 11, so like I don't even need them to send me PR. I'm gonna buy it. Like I'm probably just gonna buy it. But like if we ever got like a sponsor, oh my God, like what would our dream sponsor be? I don't even know. There's so many. I feel like, what are the big ones? There's always like BetterHelp, Simply Safe,
ALYSSA.
Who?
It's a vibrator company.
Period.
They sponsor fucking everyone.
I love that.
Everyone. Same with Adam and Eve, which is also another. I don't know why I know so.
I didn't even know that. I don't even think I've even heard someone be like, "Oh, this
I
is
am
sponsored
not
by
the
Avenue."
target audience, I think. I don't know. they're just sponsoring every single person I know.
Or who? There's always like a VPN. Like someone's always getting
VPN, yeah.
Yeah, someone's always getting sponsored by VPN.
Or like data breaching.
Data breaching, or like Stephanie Sue, she always gets sponsored by Filmora, I think is the name. It's like an editing software, kind of like CapCut or like Final Cut Pro.
Period.
So like period. So I don't know if I don't even know if I have like a dream sponsorship, but
yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would have to be like, for dream, it would have to be something like I like got excited about, you know, like oh my god, they just sponsored this video.
Yeah. Partnership though, I also would like any kind of makeup brand would be crazy. To have like my name on a makeup product would be so fucking insane. That's like 10-year-old me's dream right there. And like making of not, and I'm so sorry, Wildflower, call her, you don't have to call me, it's fine. I am more of a blunt case girly.
Wait, I've seen them on Instagram lately.
I love blunt cases. I love Wildflower, but I just have like an issue with the rims on the newer phones are just really big. It hurts my hand after a while trying to hold it with one hand.
You know what? That's kind of real. I think I've just gotten used to it.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about my Wildflower case is my Sony Angels don't stick to it. And then when I get the flat,
right,
I have a flat Wildflower case and it's silicone and it's like MagSafe, but the Sony Angel doesn't stick to it because it's a rubbery.
Yeah. So don't really love like the thick rim, which on the old phones I had so many Wildflower cases before the new like more protruding cameras, when Wildflower had to make their cases like fatter, you know, to protect the camera. I do still have quite a few Wildflower cases and I do still think they're cute, but I also am very just picky when it comes to Wildflower cases. I've talked about this with my coworker before. Their cases are either like so intense in terms of like pattern or it's not enough. You know what I mean? And like sometimes they'll have a super cute case, but it's like an ugly color. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Like, I forgot whose collab it was. Like, her case was so cute, but it was like green or something. Like, and we're like, why out of all the colors did you have to pick green?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I am a blunt case queen.
I love the little rhinestones. I've always wanted to do that with.
These I did get from Wildflower.
I know.
I did get my rhinestones.
Those are
from
Wildflower encoded. And
my favorite Wildflower case is the Tara Yummy one, because that one just, I feel that one to my core. That's the only one where I'm like, this is me, period. Except the only issue is that I don't wear it that much because I put a pop socket on it because the rim is hard. It hurts my hand, and I can't use the pop socket on a daily basis because I watch YouTube in the shower and I have a phone holder that does not fit my phone with the pop socket and Wildflower case combo on it. So
very, very real reason.
I bring it out every once in a while because I do love that case, but I am more of a blunt girly. I also just like they're thick and they're smooth and they're not like square.
I currently
it's
have
just easier for my hand.
Gracie Abrams case on it.
Cute.
This has been my phone case, I think, since I bought this phone. I think I did buy another case for this phone when I first got it, but it was like from Amazon just until this one got here. But oh my god, my old case for my old phone, I used to have the green iPhone.
Yeah.
And I had like this, it was pink ballerina bears.
Aww.
And they were so fucking cute. And I thought the pink and the green went so cute together, and I want that case back.
Actually, also, I will say the other Wildflower cases, the ones that they just came out with, like the Y2K with the little studs on them. Did you see those?
About to.
They have like little corners of like little like stud that you'd see on like studded belts. Not like this, not like the pointy
like
studs.
The old cases that we used to have in like fucking 2015.
Yeah, like old like Y2K. Those were fucking cute. I almost bought the camo one. I loved that one. Or I think there was another one I liked that I can't remember.
Free shipping on $50.
And another great thing about blunt cases, they always have this sale going where if you buy 2 phone cases, you get 2 free. So I'm buying blunt phone cases. Like me and my coworker go halvesies. Like we'll both buy, or she'll let's say she'll do it, we'll both pick out 2 cases, and then I just basically pay for one, and then I just got 2. It's basically like buy one get one free, you know. So pretty iconic. Do you see them?
I don't.
They better still be on there.
They have a Snoopy case.
Cute.
Where the fuck is it? Because I feel like I could picture it in my head.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
yeah.
Because it's not like, when I say stud, I don't mean like the pointy ones. Y'all remember like on this, like when you have like a studded belt, it's like kind of triangular. It kind of sticks out a little bit. I don't know.
There's a rhinestone case.
Honestly, some of these cases are
vintage
cute.
Vintage floral. This reminds me of fucking like.
Yeah.
I feel like I used to have a case like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the camo one.
It low-key has been a while since I've looked at their cases. These are cute. That one's really cute. Okay, sorry. We're getting really distracted.
We are.
I have to buy a new phone case. Yes, the camo one and the pink cheetah one. Anyways.
Why are these all so fucking cute? This hummingbird one. There's a lilies. Look how cute that is. It's soft little lilies.
That one is so
I don't know why I'm looking for the iPhone 17. I don't fucking have an iPhone 17.
I know, same. I was looking at them too. Oh well. Anyways.
Sorry, we get really sidetracked, especially when we're not filming on our normal
I
day.
know. It's so bad. I know. In other news, so rest in peace, I guess, Mikayla and Cody's relationship. She did post a video about people saying that she seems fine. She obviously was like, this is what I look like every day when the cameras aren't rolling. So it's like, okay, yes, that's very fair. Although I still have this weird thing about people recording themselves crying. I don't know. Do you feel that way? I feel like I can honestly, and it sucks.
I think it depends on the situation.
It really sucks, but I feel like I can never, which is so weird. You would think that this is not real. You would not think this coming from me. But for some reason, I can't like fully feel bad for a person when I see them cry on camera.
Again, I think it depends on the context. Like if you had to go across your room and set up your camera versus just like you just like pressing record really quick, because I think in some cases like it helps people. I don't think you should be posting yourself online like crying and being like really like upset about something.
That's what it is. Because in my head I'm like, well, if someone's like crying to themselves to their camera and talking about what's going on in their life to themselves, that's perfectly fine. But the fact that it's posted on the internet,
actually I will say I think it's also,
I don't know, like why
I guess I also don't mind if it like they're posting an old clip and they're like, guys, I'm doing so much better now.
Yeah.
Like this is like where I was at.
Yeah.
I like videos like, oh, I don't want to say like yes, cry more. But like I feel like it's more acceptable. I feel like if you're having those moments of vulnerability, like there's different ways to be vulnerable on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the reason why is because it just like, maybe I'm just being too harsh about it, because my brain immediately goes to like 2018 like YouTuber apology, like crying on camera for empathy. Like I don't know, but like I know that that's not what's happening, obviously. Like,
guys, I really messed up and I'm sorry.
Like
Robert, you're pissing me off.
Like I feel like that my brain just like I need to like rewire my brain when it comes to that, because I know that that's not the case. But I also feel like it can be a lot when you're someone like Mikayla who cries on the internet a lot. But then again, at the same time, I think it's fine, because she obviously, someone like Mikayla, or for someone like Kayla Malik, someone who cries on the internet a lot, I feel like that's fine, because their main point of doing that is just to be real with their supporters, to see that they are also human and that they also go through things. So, like, that's, like, fine. But
I feel like you can tell when people post themselves crying and want, like, a certain response from it.
I feel like maybe that's what it is.
I also think, like...
I feel like I can just never be sure.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I know people... I've fucking posted myself crying. Oh, my God. When my parents got divorced, I told you about this, but, like, when my parents filed for divorce, it was, like, right before my first day of senior year. And I posted immediately. Holy fuck. I didn't expect the video to, like, I don't know how well it did. I just know it had 6,000 something. So either 6,000 likes, 6,000 views. I don't fucking know. But it started blowing up. But it started getting some traction, and I literally left it overnight, right? And then in the morning, I think I checked my phone. I had so many texts from family members being like, girl, because it was me crying and being
Sorry.
Robert.
You're pissing me off. Sorry.
I don't even remember the video, and I wish I didn't like fully take it down. I think I just got so embarrassed because I was like, this was supposed to be me venting to my small following and friends that follow me.
Yeah.
And now my entire family has found it and is texting me like, what the fuck? Because that's how a lot of my family found out, I think.
I don't know if I've ever cried on the internet. I don't think I have. Maybe like middle school. I don't know. I don't think I have. Because, well, actually, I don't think, if I'm wrong, I always think about how like people low key will, if we ever get big and people like deep dive into like our internet footprint, there's stuff there that I don't even know about. If I have, I'm not aware. But because for one, growing up for some reason as like an early kid, young teenager, pretty much up until college, I would say, actually, I like didn't cry. I like wasn't really a crier. I wasn't someone who cried. Like I'd cry at something really, really sad. But like I was more just like anxious, like panicky. I didn't really find myself crying that much until I started college. And now I cry quite frequently, actually. I actually just cried on Saturday. Oh. At a party full of people.
You didn't tell me that part?
Yeah. I was belligerent. And then Brady was like, that's how I know you're fucked up.
Like sobbing or like...
Yeah.
Oh.
In the middle of this party. I don't think anyone noticed, though. Oh. If you guys noticed, don't tell me. Anyways. Speaking of crazy internet relationships.
Oh.
There is another creator on the internet right now being accused of... like... I don't know if that's the right word. It is, right?
Close to PDF file.
Right. Like, right. So.
Or is.
Yeah. So Mattie, what is her last name? Or maybe they're, I don't know.
Starts with an H, I think.
I think so. I had it written down. Just give me 1 second. Let me find it.
She's like scrolling through her notes.
Mattie Westbrouck.
That is so far from what I...
Westbrouck, I think. I'm pretty sure. And only JS or Isabella Bella, whatever. That's what people call her. A TikTok couple that once dated in the 2020 to 2022 era. And there was some controversy that happened back then when they broke up. Bella saying that Mattie cheated on them multiple times. Also, I'm going to use they, them because I don't know if Bella or Mattie use he, him, or she, her. So I'm just going to say they, them. If that's not what they... If that's those aren't their pronouns, I apologize. But they said that Mattie cheated on them multiple times. And that's why they broke up. And there's new information coming out now that Bella is putting out on the internet, basically saying that Mattie dated minors and talked to them and dated them.
Which it's so hard for them to be like, no, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. When like there's like Mattie was posting videos with their neck in a face of like a 17-year-old girl.
Okay, I was gonna say that picture did come out, and we're positive that girl was 17.
Yeah, she came out and talked about it. Which
then right, so then Mattie, hello,
because basically she lived in the same apartment complex as them, and they would just hang out. And there was like, then she also spoke about it, and Bella helped, and then I don't know, people were like,
helped what?
Like speak about it.
Oh,
sorry, helped speak about it. Because she was talking about it and how like Mattie would have these parties and bring a bunch of girls over and get them drunk, especially underage girls. And again, I don't know if underage in this context means less than 18 or less than 21. Either or, getting a bunch of underage people drunk is not good. Then also you have a 17-year-old in the room that you're posting like very touchy videos with on TikTok. Like, it's not like this was hidden. This was like stuff Mattie was posting.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, this, it's wrong regardless, but you are an internet personality. In what fucking world do you think you can do this shit and get away with it? People are gonna take pictures. They're gonna take videos. They're gonna expose your ass on the internet, whether it's for their own mental health, insanity, or for clout. Like, they're gonna expose it no matter what. One
way or another.
If you're a 22-year-old TikToker and you're fucking around with a 17-year-old, you really think that they're not gonna tell anybody? Be so fucking for real. First of all, don't do that shit, period, obviously. But, like, then don't be surprised when the shit comes out and be like, this is how they always start. They're like, these are very, very serious allegations, and they are all blatant lies. Girl, like, don't. Like, just delete your fucking account and move on. Like, get them off the internet. Like, obviously, like, you do not deserve a place here. Like, I'm like low-key so tired. I'm so over the PDF file fucking influencers. There's so many of them. They're constantly getting canceled. In what fucking world is that okay? One time when I was 21, I met a 19-year-old who liked me, and I refused to date him because I was like, this feels weird. Yeah. You feel like a child.
I don't even understand when two like that, where you're two people are like of age, but there's such a big gap. Like, when Tobey Maguire, who's 50, has a 19-year-old girlfriend.
Wait, Tobey Maguire's 50 now?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay,
but people are saying he's the GOAT for having a 19-year-old girlfriend. Which, you know what?
No.
She's like,
no.
She's like freshly like.
Bruh, he was 48 when she was a minor. That's fucking weird, dude. That's weird. I'm not into that. Same thing with like Leonardo DiCaprio. He every year, or not 21. Even every year, but his girlfriends, every single one he has, they stay the same age as he gets older. Every new girlfriend is just like younger and younger and younger and younger. They're always just in their 20s as he gets older. Like, love Leonardo DiCaprio, great actor, but like, that's fucking weird. Stop. Like, I'm so tired. Like, listen, I'm so tired of thinking that just because you're no longer a minor, you can date any age. No, you cannot be 19 dating a 50-year-old.
No, I was shocked because like I was talking to a few people about this, and they were like, yeah, but Tobey Maguire's the GOAT. No. And he still got it. I was like, he's almost got a case on his hands.
No. He's got shingles.
But what I'm confused about with that situation, like, obviously they're both of age, whatever. Like, I'm not calling him anything.
Yeah, sorry, Toby.
Yeah, we're not calling him anything. I love Toby and Spider-Man and all that.
Yeah, actually, I'm not calling him anything. And obviously he can date a 19-year-old if he wants to. But in my head, no matter who it is, a 50 and a 19-year-old is weird in my brain.
Yeah, because I can't even imagine dating a 50-year-old now.
Ew.
What the fuck do I talk about?
Even Demi and Brett from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like, she's like 30 something. He's like 50. That still is weird to me. Like, that still is kind of weird to me. Like, he was like 20 when you were born. Like, that's fucking weird.
If she's 19, most likely her parents are younger.
Right. Then could you imagine having a kid, a beautiful child, and you grow up, they're 19 and you're 47, and they come home to you saying that their boyfriend is 52? No. I'd be like, that's absolutely not happening. Not in my house.
That's like dating like your parents' friends. Yeah. Like, that's not a thing that should be ever a thing.
It's just it's so weird to me. But at the same time, like, I can't fully judge. I understand some people just like older people. It's because for their whatever it is, their life experience, their maturity, whatever it is. Obviously, if you want to date someone older, you can. You literally
again,
don't.
we are not calling
You can't
anyone anything.
Like, you can't not just because I say I don't like it. That is just my opinion. As in, I would never do that.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
my boyfriend is literally I think he's like 6 weeks older than me, and that's pretty much as old as I'll go. I couldn't imagine,
because
I'm not into
for
that.
me it's like, what do you even like talk about? How do I not just yap to you the entire day without you falling asleep? Like,
I know, because it's like we're so like chronically online, like they're so like chronically like freaking 80s or whatever time they grew up in, like you're dating a child. Like, they weren't even like think about a 19-year-old to us. We're like, oh my gosh, you're almost 23. So I'm gonna say 23 and 24, although she's technically not yet, but almost, pretty much, basically. 23 and 24. Looking at a 19-year-old now, like, my sister just turned 18, and I'm still like, our lives, our childhoods were fucking completely different. Mm-hmm. And you're only a couple years younger than me. Like, we grew up on completely different shows in life and TV. Like, I've got a fucking Gen Alpha, or she's not Gen Alpha. Wait,
no,
she is. I don't know. I don't
think so. I think she's still Gen Z.
Is she?
I think so.
I'm a whole 7 years older than her.
Yeah, but Gen Z is...
Maybe you're right. Gen Alpha's like the 12-year-olds now, huh? The 6'7" brain rot skibidi toilet bitches.
What year was she born?
2008.
Yeah, because it's 1997 and 2012.
Okay, period. Never mind. But, like, still. Like, even thinking of a 19-year-old, as a 24-year-old, thinking of a 19-year-old now, I'd be like, you are still a child. You have so many things to experience, so much learning to do. I'm only 24, and I know I have a lot of learning to do in life, and I feel like you learn so much in your 20s. I'm not even halfway through my 20s yet.
I feel like you learn so much in just the first year of fucking being 18.
No, 100, like, literally from 18 to 25, like, that's when all of your, like, healing and life learning, I mean, granted, there is still more afterwards. Your frontal lobe doesn't even develop until you're 25. But there's a lot of stuff, I feel like, that happens in that time frame where you learn, I mean, at least for me, like, holy shit, I feel like a completely different person than when I was 18.
I can't even think about when I was 18.
I'm like, I was a literal baby. I was so naive about life.
I thought like, I was so sure.
Yeah.
And I just was so wrong.
Yeah. So, I don't know, 19 and 50 just sounds.
Sorry, that was like really random. That just like, again, I'm not accusing him of anything. I just wanted to talk about that because like, the age gap is so, because what I was gonna say is like,
it should be a more talked about topic. I feel like people, they always say like, once they're 18, like, who cares? But I'm like, we should still technically, I mean, like, true, it's technically not illegal after 18, but it doesn't mean it's right.
I feel like you should date someone who's in like the same, almost like chapter of your life,
like the same decade,
like same like era, because like when you're 18 through when you're like 18 through 20, you're figuring out if you're going through college, what you're gonna do for work,
your career, like, your life
as an adult. You're starting to navigate that.
You're moving out.
If you're even in
learning how to take care of yourself by yourself.
I talk to 18-year-olds at work because that's literally a part of my job. Like, I fucking like work with them, right? Mm. And they're just like, they'll talk about like their paychecks or like how they spend it, and they're like, or if they have a reoccurring payment, they're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, it only gets worse from there. Yeah. Trust. Yeah. Like, oh, that little $25.
What I would give to be 18 again, and like just making money from my job and just doing whatever the fuck I want with it, spending it. I literally, from the age 18 to 19, I got 14 tattoos. And I would go back and I'd do it again. That's all I spent my money on was my tattoos. And I would do that now if I fucking could.
We were just talking about tattoos. I want to get so many right now. It's so bad.
I always want so many.
Fuck.
But anyways, if Mattie, there's technically proof, the picture, like we said. If that's really the case, fucking ban it.
Also,
get rid of it.
There's not even just the picture. It's like the TikToks they would post together.
Which do you remember which girl was the 17-year-old? Because
I don't remember her name.
I've seen Mattie through the years on like my For You page. I've kind of like followed what they've done in their life. I know that they just Mattie just had a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. There was like a girl during, it was while Mattie and Bella were dating.
Oh, fuck.
And they would post like TikTok dances together, and they were really touchy, and like they would like kind of nuzzle like.
No, that makes me. I'm sorry. That just made me sick.
Yeah. So like there's that stuff that like I didn't watch all of Bella's video. I watched maybe like the first 30 minutes, maybe like half of the fucking video. I think the video was an hour long.
Okay.
But because a lot of it was like stuff like that I already knew from when Only Jace was getting canceled.
Which I was gonna say, and to be fair, Only Jace has also done a lot of controversial things in the past. Has also gotten canceled, racist remarks, apology controversies, and other things. So I'm not. That's why I'm like not. So I mean like, I'm not so quick to be like, but like. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
God,
the whole situation just like...
Just fuck the internet, man. Like, people are so complicated. And, like, actually, let me make this clear. Racism in PDF files, not allowed. At all, in any circumstance.
Why'd you do it like that? You said, let me be clear.
Because I just want to make this clear before I said this. But the internet, fuck the internet. Because people are so complicated. Like, and it's just so annoying that you have these people on the internet. Like I don't know, it's fucking weird. Like, I'm just so over it. I'm so tired of these problematic people having a platform. Like,
let's talk about the most problematic thing known to man. The toothbrush. It's just
the fucking toothbrush.
Which, okay, actually I say this, but then I have a whole like
no, the toothbrush.
So Jake Webber posted a video of him like brushing his teeth or something, and he has toothpaste like around like the base of the toothbrush. Which,
hold on, it's not toothpaste though. It's brown. Okay. It's huge. It's a mountain. It's a wall of just gunk.
A wall.
It's so thick.
I like how he auto corrected to toothbrush. I just searched Jake Webber, and toothbrush came up. Oh fuck. But okay, now I need to see the picture because I just remember the video. I saw the video of him cleaning it.
Oh my god, oh girl.
Okay, so the thing with me though is I don't know why it's fucking like brown like that.
Right. Which is I think is the issue.
What I was saying to Liz here was because I've seen people like in the comments being like, it's a
little white at the bottom.
They're like, I've never had this happen before. And I'm like, my toothbrush does that, but not the browning and like grossness. Mine is the color of my toothpaste, which is either green or white.
Right.
And it stays and it doesn't look dirty. It's just like, you got a lot of toothpaste on your toothbrush.
Which I was telling her, like, I understand, like, I know, like, even still sometimes, like, I will brush my teeth and then and then I'll go about my day. Next morning, like, there's a little like part of like the toothbrush stem, not like on the bottom like his, like there's like a little white spot from like toothpaste I didn't like rinse off fully or something,
which like,
but like that,
I know,
because like I said, that's the issue. Like, you said it happens to you, so you're giving him grace, which is like understandable. But the reason why it's gross is because
the color.
It's brown and it's chunky, it's thick, which means it's been there for a while. Like, why do you not just, like you said, you wipe it off? Mm-hmm. Why are you not wiping it off? And why are you letting it get that bad? And
he's let it get to the point where you can kind of like crack that bad boy open and peel that shit off. Because I do that sometimes.
And don't get me wrong, I love Jake Webber. I love Johnny Gilbert. I love Tara. I love their videos. I love their group. I love Jake Webber. I think he's super funny. He's like one of my favorite YouTubers. But Jake,
and I will
just not good. That's bad.
Will clarify. I change my toothbrush head, I would say, fairly often, more than I'm not gonna say more than the average person because y'all are probably better than me.
Just like an average person.
But I change it, Now I'm scared to even say a number, but I change it when I feel like it and when I'm sick. So those are my two variables for changing a toothbrush head.
I changed my toothbrush. Well, I change my toothbrush head every 3 months, which I'm pretty sure is how long it's supposed to be.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I could be wrong. If that's too long, then don't come for me. I could have sworn that that's what it was. I actually just got a new toothbrush, and it's fucking ass. Oh, it's so bad because the one I was used to having is it's kind of like a black electric Colgate, like Jake's is, funny enough. But the head was like kind of big, so it was as big as like one row of teeth. So I would like brush my teeth for normal, whatever. But I had that kind of toothbrush for maybe like a year and a half or 2 years, changing the brush head out every once in a while, obviously. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a whole new toothbrush because the body of this one has been around for a while. So I got a new one. The fucking brush head is like this fucking big.
What'd you get?
It
Philips?
covers one tooth. What?
What brand did you get? Philips?
It might have been. I don't even know.
I have a Philips toothbrush and it's pretty thin.
It is kind of a sleigh though, because I can like really get back here, like behind my molars, which I kind of love, and I can really get behind like my top and bottom where like my permanent retainer is. So I'm kind of starting to enjoy it now, but sorry. It's just funny we're talking about toothbrushes when I literally just bought a new toothbrush like a week ago. But yeah, so that's fucking not the vibe. I don't know. I think it's worse. Well, actually, hold on. One, why wouldn't he just wipe it off before filming it? You know?
Maybe he just like didn't pay much attention.
Like you just like really didn't notice.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I feel like any normal person would be like, I need to wipe this off before I
think
put it
about
on
how
it.
long he's been doing YouTube and just how much he picks up the camera and just starts filming.
That's true.
So he might just be like, this is my everyday, like...
He just feels like, comfortable, doesn't think about it.
He's just brushing his teeth, and he sees this every day, so he might have gotten accustomed to it. I'm making excuses for him, man.
Robert. I was also going to say I'm making excuses for him, too, because I feel like it's worse than it is because people already make jokes and like kind of brand him as gross, even though when I look at Jake Webber I wouldn't assume that he's dirty. Like he looks like he smells really good. I think it's just like people being stereotypical, like all the tattoos and the dyed hair and like the drabby, not like the drabby clothes, even though they're nice clothes, you know, it makes it look like he's dirty. I feel like he probably would smell really, really good. Like, because he's a man cologne smells delicious. But I think the other issue is too, it goes so high up on the toothbrush stem.
According to my calculations, there's 1 inch of gunk.
It is so high up on his toothbrush stem. How are you not terrified that shit's getting in your mouth when you're like brushing your... Let me not do that.
I was gonna say, because you did that earlier before we filmed, and I was like, she better not do that for the...
I did. Like how are you not scared that like putting it like...
But also... Technically, this item has already been in your mouth. Any bacteria that is there travels up to your mouth. So, yeah. I'm not saying I would... That's a weird sentence. I'm not saying I would put that in my mouth. Like, if for whatever reason I was in his shoes. But, I don't know. When something's dirty, like, it bothers me to my core. Like, I'm like... Like, again, there are times where my toothbrush head bothers me, and I'm like, it's so dirty.
Yeah, and you just, like...
Well, not dirty. It's just got toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just a messy brusher, and so it just, like, drips down the side and collects, which I don't know if I'm making this sound worse or...
That's actually very interesting. You would say you're a messy... I cannot stand the feeling of toothpaste being anywhere but inside of my mouth.
No, I feel like I'm messy, but in, like,
I will wipe that shit off
way.
if it comes out of my mouth. Okay, maybe we should move away from this topic because there's just too many
weird innuendos.
I was gonna say too many innuendos in this one.
We brush our teeth, guys.
We do, yeah. And actually, I was also gonna say, when AVRYAL and I were talking about it earlier, I was like, I didn't know that this happened to other people, and I was telling her I think it's because this might also be gross, and I'm aware of that. But when
disgusting.
But when I'm done brushing my teeth, I dry my toothbrush off before I put it back in the toothbrush holder so that things don't drip down it.
Okay, now that we're talking about this again, is this like dedicated toothbrush towel?
Well,
or do you use it for like face and hands and...
Well, I don't necessarily. It's a towel that sits on my sink, and it holds. I put my retainer case on it, so in case any like water like spills out of it, then it's not like stain. It doesn't get. You know how like water like does that weird water stain like.
Mm-hmm.
So it has my retainer on it. But like I use the other end of the. I use the other end of it. I just like dab it.
Wait, you keep your retainer on the towel?
In the case. Like I have okay.
wait.
So I have this holder for my retainer. It has like a part that you can lift out that has like a bunch of holes in it. So when I take my retainer out in the morning, I put warm water into the cup and I put a cleaning tablet in it and then I put my retainer in it and then it holds my retainer in it.
Okay.
So, and I know that might be kind of gross because Brady, even he does the same thing, but he only puts his retainer in it before he puts it in at night, but I leave it in the water during the day. Because in my brain, if it's in water, it's not getting dirty because air and germs aren't just like sticking to it in the bathroom. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even going to let anyone tell me it's gross because my retainer is the cleanest retainer I've ever had. There's not a single... it's clear as day. Okay, so like I have like the towel, the retainer cleaner thing always sits on this side, and then I dab my toothbrush off on the other side. I actually just did towels too, so I washed it.
Period. I just washed towels too.
Just because I also don't like the water and the toothpastey water dripping down my toothbrush during the day and then getting like gunked up at the bottom of the toothbrush holder. Because it's so hard to clean. It's just, and to me that's gross. So I have to dry my toothbrush off. I used to dry it off on like these like once a day towels, but I haven't bought them in a while, so I just.
But you know what? You're cleaning it. It's the towel that gets used for that. It's not like you're putting your face on it, your butt on it, like.
Yeah, and it's not even. It's also not like I really like. I don't like really dry it off. Like I just kind of like, it's kind of like a this side, just so it kind of like soaks up a little bit of the extra water, you know?
I don't think that's gross.
Thank you. I'm kind of scared now to tell people that, but whatevsies. Okay, well, I hope that Jake doesn't get flamed too much for the gross toothbrush, because
he cleaned it.
He did clean it. I think he should just get a whole new toothbrush. Just get
not
a new
even
toothbrush.
just a head.
No. Because that shit's on the bottom too, bitch. It's where you can see the crease in which the head attaches to the body. So, like, just get a whole new toothbrush, my guy. Love you. Just get a whole new toothbrush.
To be fair, he's got money. He can get a nice one.
Nice. Yeah. And also, you can kind of tell, this is also how you know that somebody's toothbrush is, like, kind of old and they probably should get a new one. Like this picture of Jake's toothbrush, like, you can tell that the hairs on the toothbrush are very, like, frayed. They're like...
Oh. You know, mine also do that a lot because I bite. So I... Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, hold on. So when I brush my teeth, especially if I'm, like, in the middle of doing something, I walk around the house with my toothbrush. I don't know if this is weird. I haven't done that since moving in with you. But at my dad's house, I would literally walk around with my toothbrush.
Do you have a vibrating toothbrush?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't really use the vibrating feature, I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
or
okay.
if I do, it's only, like, for, like...
Okay, I was going to say, because I can't do the thing where I put my toothbrush in my mouth and I, like, hold it while it's vibrating. It's, like, sensory fucking overload.
Oh, yeah.
So
it vibrate my fucking brain.
Yeah, like it hurts my teeth, so I have to hold the toothbrush.
I have a really bad habit of chewing on my toothbrush, especially, like, when I'm walking or, like, if I'm, like, oh, I have to go grab this. Like, I'll just walk around with my toothbrush in my mouth, and then I get, like, frayed out like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, fuck. Now I got to change my toothbrush head. Not because it's dirty or gross. It's just I bite on my toothbrush.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that guy who's on the internet who's like, which is so crazy. I don't know how we've never talked about this. He's like, he made his shtick on the internet being like, he's like the most frugal person on TikTok on planet Earth. His like, everything he has was either like free from other places, gifted to him, or it's just something he hasn't replaced in like years. Have you ever seen that guy? Well, one, it's funny because he's super frugal and he shares it on the internet about how he lives a very frugal life. His fucking His towel that he uses to shower is literally in pieces. His pillows are bright fucking yellow. His sponge daddy is like, it was once pink. It's like green. And all of his paper towels and napkins are just like on top of his fridge because he takes them from restaurants and whatever. All of his toilet paper is from hotels that he has his family bring to him. Like, I don't know, like, it's been his niche on the internet, and obviously it gets clicks, right? It gets clicks.
Hey.
But it's also funny because he has an OnlyFans, and he once shared how much he made. Like, I don't know if it was in a year or in a month from his like side hustles. He made like 20,000 on OnlyFans. So people are like, why the fuck are you living this stupid frugal lifestyle? Be normal at least.
Maybe it's
replace
just,
the pillows. But I was bringing this up because he showed his toothbrush one time. It's like flat. It's just like.
So we're not brushing, we're scratching.
It's really gross. And it's like, okay, I understand you're being frugal, but like if it's about hygiene, like buy a new toothbrush.
If you're making that much money,
yeah,
why? Like, I can maybe frugalness in the sense of like recycling and like whatever, but also buy a new toothbrush,
like at
a
least
towel.
Da. Or no, she goes da, like that. So I guess it could be worse because TikTok frugal guy has the most disgusting toothbrush I've ever seen in my life. It's like, just buy a new toothbrush, please. Fine. If you want to keep the blankets and the pillows that are fucking orange and yellow, fine. But like a toothbrush, just buy. Oh my God, it's like $7. Like, just buy a new toothbrush.
I will gift you a new toothbrush.
Yeah. But moving on from the toothbrush. The reason why we called this episode the beautifully chaotic episode, one, is because it's obviously all over the place in terms of our talking points, but two, the last thing that we're going to be talking about is something very near and dear, I guess technically to both of our hearts. AVRYAL knows a little bit more on it than I do. She gets a little bit more heated when we talk about it. It was just announced that Manon is taking a hiatus. She's taking a break from KATSEYE.
So basically, KATSEYE put out a statement. I got an email, and I was at work.
Mm-hmm. And you just texted me. You're like, Manon's on a hiatus. And I was like, huh? Why?
Yeah, so I get this email. It's basically saying Manon is focusing on her health and focusing on herself or something like that, and she will be back shortly. However, there has been so many things going on in the realm of KATSEYE.
I do have the screenshot of the email. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
Okay, so the email read, after open and thoughtful conversations together, we are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being. We fully support this decision. KATSEYE remain committed to showing up for one another and for the fans who mean everything to us. The group will continue scheduled activities during this time, and we look forward to being together again when the time is right. Thank you to our icons for your continued love, patience, and understanding. From H times G, hi Geffen or whatever.
Which on Weverse, she said, "Hi friends, I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again." Which
what is Weverse, by the way? Is that like a different social media?
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically like for K-pop fans to connect with their idols and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
And they can like submit messages, photos, like all that stuff, and like the fans, I think, just read them. But I think there's a way to like set up like fan calls.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Her message confused a lot of people because they were like, "Whoa, wait." They're saying you're focusing on your health, but you're saying here like you're healthy, and you're fine, and sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control. A lot of people started speculating that she's getting kicked out of the group, which there is something speculating around the internet, and it's like this screenshot, or not a screenshot, it's like this document. And first of all, I don't know how much I believe this. I said this to you. It's like part of it looks a little official, but I also think it's like meant to look official. And then there's like half of it's blanked out a little bit. It's saying like confidential, Hybe ex Geffen, whatever. Basically it's like a game plan for kicking Manon out of the group, which I don't know if they would flat out just be like,
I couldn't imagine. Like, Manon, she is honestly one of the bigger reasons that people liked KATSEYE so much. Like, even in the Dream Academy, as you said earlier when we were talking about it, Manon was scouted for this fucking girl group.
Right.
Okay. And granted, there were a little bit of troubles during Dream Academy, during training, because people definitely believed that Manon didn't really put in as much effort to be in the group as much as the other girls did. She wouldn't really come to practices or rehearsals, or which I understand, because I did see someone talk about how it makes sense because she's from Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Or just, I guess, in Europe in general, their work-life balance is completely fucking different than us in the US. It's completely fucking different. They have like 4-day work weeks. They all take like the whole month of August off of work. They very much cherish mental health over, because they know, because they're smarter than us, because I believe this. They know that overworking your employees does not make them perform better. You know, you have to give people time to also live life, because that's what improves mental health, and that's what will make them work better and more efficiently, you know? So the work-life balance in Europe, just in general, is way fucking different than it is here. So when she came here, let alone us, the way we just work normal jobs, even for us, it's fucking tiring as shit. Being someone in a girl group who they're famous, like they're constantly doing something, they're constantly working, rehearsing, planning, whatever it is. Like, I could imagine that change so quickly is probably like fucked. Like, you're probably exhausted spending your whole life in this country whose work-life balance. Because like I said earlier to you, I don't know if it was fake or if it was just about something else, or if it was even Manon that said it, but she was like, or this picture that I saw, this screenshot, it was just like, obviously getting used, like in Sweden, like if you're sick, you just say you're sick. No one expects you to come into work. You just can stay home and you don't have to feel guilty about it. But like, that's different for us here, you know? So, which makes sense being in Dream Academy, like when she was like just not feeling good, like she's like, okay, like I'm not going to come in. And to us and to those that were in it, they were like, you can't really do that. But like to her, that's totally normal.
Right. And I do see here, because I looked up that her Weaver's message on Reddit, and I do see like an interesting perspective from someone who's a Swiss person checking in. She said the way, or I guess I don't know who this is, the way this is worded is very Swiss. That's a big word. Could be wrong, but I'm healthy equals I don't have cancer. I'm taking care of myself equals I'm taking a break. Sometimes, control, I didn't plan for this to happen. Trusting the bigger picture, it'll be fine. More like it sucks, but I can't change it, and at least I'm not dying or anything. Versus like I got fired and I'm leaving. Yeah. So it's very interesting. It's like the internet is in shambles right now.
Dude, I was going back. I was looking at a TikTok about the new Hybe group that's going to be coming out soon, Prelude, with some of the other girls from the Dream Academy. I looked at the comment section. Every single comment was just, bring Manon back. We want Manon. Bring her back. Where'd she go?
Let me harass this girl group that's not even debuted yet.
Yeah, literally. So kind of scared. But actually, I also did see a TikTok too when I was learning about this after you told me about it. People already have been speculating Manon's like role in the group, only because Hybe seems to like leave her out of stuff all the time. And I don't know if that just so happens to be like that's a day again where she's sick and couldn't attend whatever shoot or whatever it is. So there's music videos without her in it, or there's music videos of her in the very back. Every girl is moving and they just keep moving in front of Manon. You can't even see her. And like with what we know about Dream Academy, her getting like scolded a couple of times for her like effort, and she still ended up getting in the girl group. I know some people have like opinions of her being in the girl group at all. It's giving no effort, you know, although I don't think that, but I can understand why others think that. So I feel like, so I remember someone being like, well, are we surprised? Like, fucking Hybe is constantly acting like they don't even want Manon in this fucking girl group anyways. Like, constantly hiding her and leaving her out of shit.
Also, Hybe is no stranger to cutting their 6-member groups down to 5. So, there's been at least, like, I think 2 or 3 other groups that have also had this happen to them.
Which is so annoying. It's like, why? Like, we have so many 5-people groups. Like, that's what's so great about KATSEYE. Let there be a 6th.
Like, I don't know. I would be so sad if that is the case. Oh, and then there's like the drama with like Daniela's dad.
Right.
Which Danny's dad like responded to a post that he originally hate commented on or something, like, or hate posted, I don't really know, on years ago, like when they debuted. Mm-hmm. And he responded and was like, come back when you're ready to work.
Which is weird because Manon and Daniela are like really, really good friends. They're always making videos going live together. I thought they were like the closest friends out of the whole group. Which
I think they still are. I think like her dad just like is just being aggressive.
It's just giving. It's like my sister, she does softball. Dude, the softball parents are fucking ridiculous. Like the second that their kid gets taken out of the game, they're like, why isn't my kid getting any playing time? Like, it's giving like performer parent. Like they just want their kid, or like they're always like comparing the work that one kid does to their own, being like, okay, well my kid works really hard. Why the fuck aren't they getting what they deserve?
Oh, and I think
like understandable, I guess.
I think he also said something like they'll be better off. So like okay, that one could be wrong, but I know he left a comment similar to that.
That would be crazy.
There was a few comments that he left, and I just feel like, one, if that was my dad, I'd be so pissed off because I'd be like, bro, why are you starting so much internet drama?
Like stay out of it.
Like, this is my girl group that I made it into. Yeah. I love that you're trying to stick up for me, but you don't have to bring someone else down to bring me up.
Yeah, because guess what? If one girl does bad in the group, then we all do bad. We're a team, you know?
Also, I just like, I can't imagine KATSEYE without one of their members. Like, obviously they do well when they perform without one of them there. Like, there's a few performances where Megan had to step out or Manon had to step out for a few. And I think Laura had one.
I know, I couldn't imagine it either, especially after watching Dream Academy and literally watching this girl group form right before my eyes. I couldn't imagine not having all of the girls there.
Like, each one of their voices plays such a key role in each one of their songs. Even if it's fucking 2 seconds long.
It's also just annoying, too, because, like, Manon has even gotten shit from other Dream Academy girls for making it into the girl group. So if I were her, I'd be so pissed and, like, embarrassed because, like, who was it, Samara? Who was, like, being kind of, like, rude about how, like, she was, like, the only other black girl, so that's why they chose her or something like that.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah. Like, that would make me, I'd be so upset if I'm like, fuck, if I get kicked out of this group, like, that's, like, embarrassing, like, because people already don't even think I should be here anyways. Like,
and then, yeah, there was, like, the whole drama with Adela, which they've made up.
Oh my god, wait, cool. There was drama between Adela and I love Adela.
You didn't know? Did you watch the movie, the show?
Oh, wait. Oh.
There was that, but then also, like, there was just, like, they just didn't interact with each other for years. Mm-hmm. But the other girls are close. They say, I think they recently like came out and was like Adela was at one of their shows or like supporting them, and they support each other.
Yeah, they're good friends now, especially now that Adela is her own solo artist and she's actually like doing well.
I think she was meant to be solo.
Oh,
like as much as I loved her in like Dream Academy, she's so good solo. Like I feel like she doesn't need other girls around her. Like she is
100%. She is so beautiful. Like the no brow, fucking pink hair, Slavic cunt princess. Oh, I love it. I love it. Her vocals are so good. Her dancing so good. Wait, and who's the other Dream Academy girl who's also a solo artist now? But like, she's not good. I wanna be an influencer.
Oh, no, fuck, why can't I think of her name?
But then there's Adela. She's a pop star. She's a pop star.
Bro, I was so happy to see Lexi debuting.
Yeah, everyone liked her. She left because of like mental health. She was like, this is just like too much. Yeah. And I was also really happy to see Emily too, because I thought Emily also was one of the better girls in Dream Academy. And if anything, I really thought they'd pick her, but I was like, I have a feeling they won't pick the blonde white girl, because this is a multinational like
there's
group.
Also another theory. I've deep dived into KATSEYE and like Popstar Academy or Dream Academy. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it technically said, I think it's also technically called Popstar Academy on Netflix. So.
Okay, period. There's a theory that Emily was going to be in KATSEYE, but she's too short, because if you look at like the rest of the girls in KATSEYE, they're all the same height, and it would be weird to have all these girls the same height and just have this girl who's significantly shorter than Manon, for example. Like, but in Prelude,
they're all a bunch of shorter girls.
Still recording. I don't know what that said.
Might be low battery, which is fine, because
oh fuck, I was wondering what my other charger was for.
Which is fine, because that was our last topic, and we're about an hour and a half in. It's kind of late. So
what I was gonna say before we end is all the girls of Prelude are the same height.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can understand that. So then I guess we can just do a hot take, which.
Hot take, I fucking love Manon, and she's not a lazy cunt, and I fucking love her, and she's my favorite member, and y'all better back off and let her stay. Thank you.
I really liked that. Period. Talk your talk, twin. Oh fuck, what is my hot take? My hot take is that Jake Webber's toothbrush is gross, and he should just get a new one.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think everyone agrees with you.
It's definitely not, but I feel like I've had a lot of hot takes already in this episode specifically.
That's true.
So I guess, okay, actually no. I'll do something KATSEYE related. My hot take is that Manon is the visual, and we need her. We need her in KATSEYE. Like, she needs to be there. Like.
Right. The group needs to stay together.
They need to, right. Manon needs to come back. They need to give her back to us, the icons.
Get your ass back here. Because I was just so proud of them for making it through their tour with one call out date for, I think it was Manon. Someone was sick. Fuck. But they made it to my date. And mine was towards the end of the tour. And I was like, damn, they're all here.
Yeah, I love the girlies, but they need Manon. Like, they need her. They are a group. They all fit so well together. I don't care if Manon doesn't show up to things every once in a while, or if one of the girls just ends up being gone for something, because sometimes you see them and there's only 5 of them and you're like, where the fuck is the other one? But
also, I kind of love the fact that, like, they let the girl, maybe they get in trouble behind the scenes, but just like being like, okay, they're sick and they're resting, or they're not doing so well right now.
Because in normal K-pop groups, they work them to the fucking bone. Yes. To the bone. Women faint on stage. Yes. Like, it's fucked.
I just want them to be happy and healthy and all the above, and I want them all together and hold hands and dance on stage and perform gnarly.
Same, honestly, like same.
I'm legit. I just realized I said gnarly anyways. That's how you know I'm fucking losing my mind. Fuck.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of the Perfectly Polar podcast. All of AVRYAL's links will be down below: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Follow her on everything. All of my stuff will be linked down below as well. YouTube,
follow her.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitch.
Now.
Thank you. Subscribe to the Perfectly Polar podcast right fucking now. I'm looking at you. All right? I'm looking at you. Push the subscribe button. Thank you. Make sure to also give a like. Leave a comment. Leave a comment on your thoughts about Jake's toothbrush. And we post new episodes every Friday at 6 a.m. EST. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.